So here we are down in Shekou, down by the water. As you can see, there's Hong Kong across the bay, and the white bridge is the car bridge that goes from the port here in Shekou over to Hong Kong. So we're down here, and I have a question.
It's a nice spot.
It is a really nice spot. Really nice cycling path. I think there's about 15 kilometres of walking or cycling. I kept seeing 15 kilometres on the road, on the path that we were riding around. But where would you prefer to live? Here or where we're currently living in Huizhou, Weiyang?
Well, I think it's a good question, and I guess it comes down to what you're really looking for. I mean, this environment is lovely, and I've always loved being by the water. And where would I prefer to be? Here is a lovely environment. It's really nice, and there's so many opportunities in Shenzhen. You just feel like there's opportunities down here. Down here, I say, on the coast. And it's near Hong Kong. That's just a convenience. You know, when it comes to financial situation, I guess it's better in Huizhou, around that area, around the Huizhou area, because it's so much cheaper to live, and the environment up there isn't like as nice as this, of course. You know, it's older there, and there's not as many facilities, and you just don't feel like there's a lot of opportunity there. You feel like it's established, everything's already established, and it's just the daily grind, you know.
Sure.
I mean, we honestly moved there in order to save money and be able to stay in China for longer and look for more business opportunities. And we needed to be in a budget, more of a budget area to do that. So here you'll spend 4 times as much, like on an apartment, and other things cost more as well.
Yeah.
But it's certainly a nicer environment. You do pay for it.
Yeah, you do pay for the environment, and you also pay for the opportunities that are available here. Like
True,
there's a lot
true.
of, especially for educators, there's a lot of international schools, especially down here in Shekou. I think that's why it's a big expat area, because there's like BASIS, there's the American International School, there's a Canadian school, there's a Korean International School. There's a lot of international schools from kindergarten up to high school around here. So yeah, and you know, you can get 30,000 RMB per month as a teacher, and so often they give you an allowance for your apartment as well. So, you know, it makes living so much easier.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that environment, this environment's much nicer, but there's a specific purpose to us going to Huizhou, and that really was to save money, because we really got down to the bottom of the barrel, and we needed to stop somewhere and replenish. So, and I guess it is one of the reasons why we started the channel as well.
We just wanted to share our experiences. That was one of the reasons why we started the channel, and we sort of thought, well, if we're here in Shekou, we're just racing through money. Like 4 times as much as if we moved, you know, 20 minutes on the high-speed train to Shenzhen North. Okay, it takes maybe 45 minutes on the metro to get down here from Shenzhen North, maybe even an hour. But you know, like it's kind of worth it.
Yeah, and I guess we've also moved from Shenzhen because we had 2 business opportunities, and they both basically ran dry. They didn't work out for us. So and they kind of drained us, and then we found ourselves using up too much money here, and not really having enough. So as it happened, as things do happen, when you put out there that you need a cheaper place and you need to save some money, then something comes along and moves you in that direction, and it did. I mean, and it moved us to Huizhou. So that was good, and being there for quite a period of time has been really helpful, because we've been able to get ourselves back into a position where we can be stable, or start to be stable again.
And feel comfortable spending the time creating the channel.
Yeah.
You know, not kind of like stressing, oh, we have to find this business opportunity, we have to, you know, go and have a meeting with this person because, you know, they might give us the opportunity. So it took the stress away, to be honest.
And I think also for us, it was a case of, we'd kind of been bitten a couple of times, and we needed to go and find our own thing. 3 times here in China, we've been involved in business opportunities. The first one was with a local person in the middle of China. That person didn't turn out to be the right person for us, so the opportunity couldn't proceed. And so then coming to Shekou or Shenzhen, the other person didn't turn out to be for us, and so that didn't work, and the third one as well. So we really did get a message from that, didn't we? That we really should be doing our own thing, not really helping somebody else to build up their ideas or their business. And I think that's one of the things that's helped us to be creators and come away from schools, come away from education, be more in the creative space like this. And this is what we want to do, and we thought, what can we share?
I think the other three opportunities were education based, and that's fine because that's always been a passion of ours. But we found that what was happening is that people were just using us as a stepping stone to build their own business. And the more we kind of gave, because we're really giving people and we have so much knowledge to give with education, the more we gave, the more that they took, and it wasn't reciprocal. So we tend to kind of go into a situation and go, okay, well, this is what we can do, this is what we can offer, and then if it doesn't work, you have to pivot and step away. You don't stay with something that is kind of like hitting your head against a brick wall, or you don't feel valued. There's
a good phrase, isn't there? If you keep giving and you give too much, some people will focus on the hand rather than the heart.
True.
On what they're getting rather than why they're getting it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Di. What are your thoughts on the same question? Where would you live and why?
Well, in our current situation, where we're living is absolutely perfect. We wouldn't have been able to have created the channel if we were still here in Shenzhen. We would have been fighting all the time, not between us, but we would have been fighting for opportunities. And we both know that we can find opportunities quite easily, but we wanted to find the right one. And we did actually realize that being our own boss and creating our own opportunities was what we were heading towards. So I like Shenzhen. It's not my favorite place in China, but I like Shenzhen. But where we're living now in Huizhou, it really suits the situation. And I think that's important. You've got to go to where things are meaningful and where you feel you can give your best. So Shenzhen's nice, especially down here in Shekou, it's nice. And Futian, which we'll show you later on, is also really nice. But you pay for it. And maybe 10 years ago when we were teaching and we were getting big bucks, it would have been okay. But now it's kind of like we want to move away from teaching education. We want to do more creating and sharing our experiences. So Huizhou is best for us now. But it is nice that we can just jump on a high-speed train and come down to Shenzhen anytime we like, really, for 25 RMB. And 20 minutes to get us into Shenzhen.
Are you thinking that Huizhou is going to be a long-term place for you?
No. It was never intended on being a long-term place. It was a stopgap. It was a pivot, a regroup, and get ourselves back on track. Because, as you said, we had been burnt. So it was a situation where we were looking for something very economical, and an opportunity presented itself, so we took it. Huizhou is nice. We've met some nice people there. We've had the opportunity to build the channel, as we've said. I can't imagine myself living there for a long period of time. It's a little bit sleepy for me, a little bit quiet. We wouldn't look at staying there. It's a bit too sleepy. We've still got a lot more exploring to do in China. I think going to Chengdu, which was an opportunity that we wanted to start telling you about. We're going there on the 26th of October. Today is the 16th of October. And so we'll have a look at Chengdu, and we've always liked the northern part of China also. So we'll see what Chengdu's like, see what the opportunities are there for us. We'll tell you a bit more about what we're doing there in the coming days. But we'll have a look at Chengdu. I think Chengdu might be a nice place for us to explore and potentially have a look at staying there for some time. But we'll see what happens. But I'm looking forward to the change.
Cool. Let's go explore more. Let's show you more of Shekou.
Okay, let's go. Let's go to SeaWorld.
Well, here we are at SeaWorld in Shekou, Shenzhen.
Mm-hmm. So the ship you can see is called Minghua. It's a French cruise ship. It was actually built in 1962.
Yeah, docked here. It actually, the level of where it's sitting now was where the level of the coastline was. And so there's been a couple of 100 meters of coast built after that. But it docked there in 1983. And after that became kind of a floating. It's kind of in concrete in a large lake. The lake has got a whole lot of water fountains and nice stuff in it too. But yeah, it docked there in 1983, and it's been there ever since. And it's a hotel and restaurant and little shops.
I mean, when we first came to Shenzhen, it was being maintained, renovated. Yeah, it looked a bit raggy. Now it looks quite spectacular.
Yeah, it's only just been freshly unveiled from its renovation.
It's very nice now.
You'll see inside in a minute. But this whole SeaWorld area is really good. It's not the SeaWorld that you're thinking with sea lions and dolphins and whales and turtles and stuff. It's just the name of this area that is close to the sea. There's museums in this area too as well, and a whole lot of restaurants here.
I mean, if you're looking for a really nice evening meal, that restaurant that you just saw is really spectacular. And around it between 7 and 8 o'clock is a really nice water light display.
Yeah,
it's
fountains.
Really quite beautiful.
Yeah. So the lake that you see that the ship is kind of resting in has a whole lot of fountains in there. But on the left there is a big phone store. It's pretty good. It looks pretty good. It's pretty arty around here, but the ship is the main attraction, as you can imagine. And when you go inside, it now looks really good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful now.
Looked pretty crappy before.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like you're actually going into a cruise ship, you know, like, I mean, not that we've ever been on a cruise ship, but it's what I would imagine.
You can see how much smaller they were back then, only like 50 years ago or whatever it was, 60 years ago. Oh, yeah, 60 odd years ago. But, yeah, it's pretty nice now. As you can see, there's some little cake shops and restaurants and it is a hotel as well, and the hotel part looks really quite nice. You come out and watch the water fountain show from there. It was a beautiful day in Shenzhen at that day. But they've got everything in here, ice creams and drinks and cafes.
Yeah, you can walk through, just give a smile and you'll get some free ice cream just up here.
Yeah, they do expect you to buy, but, you know.
You can just say, oh, thank you.
Oh, ting budong.
Just hear these guys, Yeah. We tried some really yummy little gelatos / ice creams there, didn't we?
Yeah, it was pretty busy on this day, actually. Other days we've been in there, it's been a bit quieter, but I think this was a weekend. But as we come out here, we're back into the SeaWorld area. And in the SeaWorld area, as you can see, there's these little stores all over the place, and they're day and night. There's a lower level here as well that has some other restaurants and shops and a big Russian shop.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's pretty famous here for the restaurants and cafes and little bars.
It's somewhere really nice that you can just come and walk around and, you know, like there's lots of places to sit and just people watch. You know, if you like to people watch, it's a great opportunity for that.
Yeah, it sure is. And it's close to the sea, so as you couldn't see, but it's only a 5-minute walk from here to the actual Shenzhen Bay to the where you can ride your bike. We rode the bikes along the Shenzhen Bay recreational area, which was a big long ride all the way from the city down to this area. And then it's like a few minute walk from here up to SeaWorld. And there's a metro station just to the right here, which can take you anywhere in Shenzhen. So its facility is really good, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Its access.
If you ever come by train, you just go to, it's called SeaWorld Station.
Metro.
By Metro, yeah, SeaWorld. And you come out at exit A, and it brings you straight back into the big open area.
Yeah.
So it's very, very convenient.
Yeah. These little stalls are everywhere too. There's, potatoes, there's fried chicken, there's ice cream.
Yeah.
Almost everything
Gelato,
you can get here.
Juice, coffee.
But it is a super, super nice casual little place to walk around. There's lots of these other kind of arty, crafty stalls as well, selling butterflies and crystals and baby shoes and stuff like that.
It's well worth going and exploring.
Yeah, it's good. It's a really nice casual place to look around, isn't it?
Yeah.
The surrounding area, there's some good restaurants there too. There's a few big malls nearby as well, which you can have a look at. And even the architecture around here is really quite nice to peruse and have a look at. There's some really funky looking buildings around, isn't there?
I mean, Shenzhen is a fairly new city. I mean, it's like 40 years old, or 40 years ago it used to be a fishing village. So, now I can understand why it's becoming the tech hub. But, it's a nice little city.
Yeah. But that was a little trip to SeaWorld. Thought we'd show you that.
Mm-hmm.
We rode from our little chat to here, and then from here we went off to have some dinner.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's starting to get dark and it looks awesome at night time.
Beautiful at night.
Yeah, and then with the fountain and light show, it looks really great. And maybe we'll include that clip sometime. But yeah, that's SeaWorld. Not what you were thinking. Not a dolphin in sight. Okay, that was Shekou. That was SeaWorld in Shekou. Not the SeaWorld you were expecting with dolphins and seals and stuff like that. But that's SeaWorld. The big ship is the icon there.
Yeah, it's a really nice area. It's a really nice kind of like nighttime area, as you would have seen, and lots of tourists and lots of expats actually gather down there. So if you're coming and you want to have a chat with an expat, that's the place to go.
Yeah, absolutely. But there's some really nice restaurants, as you could probably see mostly. You've got a whole lot of cafes, but you've got some bars there that a lot of expats or foreigners hang out at too. So it's a good spot. It's close. Yeah. It's close to Shenzhen Bay. It's called the Greater Bay Area. But as you could see, we rode from the cycle path, which is along the Bay Area. Beautiful, beautiful ride on a lovely day. And it's another couple of minutes ride just in from the water. But it's cool. And also, we didn't include it, but you can see a really good fountain water show with lights and music and everything. So
yeah, it's really nice. That's actually worth hanging around for. I think it starts around about 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Yeah,
but cool. It's really good to actually get down there by metro as well, by the train. You just get off at SeaWorld Station.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's SeaWorld Station, and just take exit A, and it brings you right up, straight into the SeaWorld area that you would have seen. Yeah. So it's really convenient.
Yeah, very.
So stay tuned for our Christmas special and see how we celebrate Christmas in China.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.